Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I really need to put my other Spencer Arms t-shirt because I've been wearing this quite a bit. I quite enjoy it. Anyway, today I'm really excited to bring another exclusive beer to the beer club members at Thornbridge. And the reason I do like to bring these beers is because for a beer club, you really do get looked after. We always say, don't we, like each year when you're going to renew something, why don't they look after the loyal customers? Well, if you want to join a club, in my opinion, that looks after their loyal customers, Thornbridge is the one to go. I can't see myself ever stopping this club. You can stop it anytime. You can pause it. I don't. I don't. I can't see it stopping. Anyway, very excited about this. The Thornbridge have brewed 90 shillings on the Union. Since they have got the Burton Union system, it's been brilliant because they must be so excited. Oh, we'll brew this on there. We'll brew this on there. Now, believe it or not, I've been working there months ago, but I have actually been at Molson Coors today, and I've been for the last 2 days working there. I'm not allowed to take any photos for social media, but the Burton Union system, or part of it, or a big museum part of it, is there with all the description. It's there as a part of the tour that they did over there. That my friend went years and years ago. I've never been, but I stood there. It's right near the toilets and the canteen on the building site that I'm at, and it's just right there, the Burton Union with a big description of it. And I did take a photo of it, but if I share it, and it's being respectful for them saying please don't share anything on social media because you're inside these premises. But anyway, so this is brewed on that iconic bird. So this is coming in at 6.3% amber ale, and it's Odell there, Odell's Brewing Co. So which is Doug Odell. Now, I don't know nothing about Doug Odell or the Brewing Co. and I've just done a little search. And it says here, so US brewing legend Doug Odell has been in Bakewell, Derbyshire to create a beer with Thornbridge on the new Union set. So there's probably people screaming at me saying, didn't you know that, Speno? Well, I didn't know. The brewer has been making good use of the Union fermentation kit since it was gifted from Carlsberg Marston's earlier this year. When Doug came to visit to create the first collaboration on the set. The beer brewed was a batch of his brewery's famous 90 shillings ale, which has now gone on sale. So we love this beer so much, we wanted everybody to have a chance to try it, so they put it in bottles, said Thornbridge. It packs a little extra punch in the bottle and is perfect for savouring at home. And it was first brewed in 1989. Says this iconic beer has a cornerstone of the US craft beer scene ever since. It pours an inviting amber colour and offers notes of biscuit and caramel, which is right up my street. Right, so without further ado, and you'll have to excuse me when I'm reading all that information, it's readily available. You don't have to listen to Speno waffle. I've got a Thornbridge glass as well. Although, me bad, I don't know what I've done to it there, lot. Like, I've hurt it. Oh, my God. That'll be me, not Thornbridge. So this is a bottle conditioned beer, 6.3%. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Lovely label, brewed on the Unions. It says, oh, it's just brilliant. I'm just loving all this Union sort of beer. Now, or Union brewed beer. I've been really, ever since I heard this was coming to the club. Oh, it smells. That really does smell caramelly, that did. From here. Oh my God, that smells lovely. Well, right, before I swill that round, I'm not sure whether I actually let it... Oh, it's got some lovely level. Oh, now, I think this glass... yes, this glass has got a nucleation point at the bottom of the glass. So we have got nucleated rising carbonation there. Look at the colour of that. That looks absolutely fat. That really is a mahogany, lovely sort of like ruby sort of mahogany red colour. Oh, it's looking fantastic. And to be honest with you, at 6.3%, that's right the bang up fantastic ABV for this beer. Beautiful, lovely, nicely compact head. It's a Thornbridge beer. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be, there's a little bit left in there, so I'm going to put that on up there. I don't want to spill it. Better not fall off. You stay there. And let's have a little, no, sorry, a bit of a snivel. That really does smell caramelly and fruity as well. Oh, God, I tell you, I ain't even going to hang around. I'm not going to waffle on about this too much. I'm going to get into it, right? Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Thornbridge, for bringing this fantastic collaboration beer to the channel, to the beer club. Brilliant. Cheers. Ooh. Oh, everyone a winner, baby. That's all right. Oh, absolutely. Oh, wow, that is really, really nice. And it says, this one, it says to serve between 6 and 8 degrees. So just slightly chilled compared to what the Union advises, which I'm going to be bringing next, actually. That is... You can taste the sort of like the depth in that. Within the malts, there's a real deep, you've just borderline in there, even though it's only 6.3%, you really are borderline on like a strong ale there. It is like, if you was to go and buy a strong ale that was like really malty and all that, this is just coming just underneath that what you would say, ooh, that's a strong ale, you know. It is just underneath them levels. It's a warming, definitely gives you a little bit of warming down there. It's sticky on the lips. The carbonation, the mouthfeel is fantastic. I have noticed with the, obviously all of Thornbridge's beer have fantastic mouthfeel and good carbonation levels and real naturalness about them. But there's something about the Burton Union system that's giving just a little bit of added. I mean, where they're putting that the gypsum in on the Union to give it that bit of snatch and that bit of that dustiness about it that I found. This is like giving a real. The carbonation is really natural. It's probably as natural as you're gonna get. I'm a little bit disappointed with my glass. It's clean. But this might be, there's some glasses here that need regenerating, so I still like wash them properly with my glass clean method so you don't get no stickiness on the side. But when I don't get like a head retention, could be how the beer is, but it's more than likely how my glasses are. It is sticking to the glass, look, but not real great. But the head is quite compact. In fact, it's a slightly off-white head as well, so I think the maltiness in here is giving a bit of a tanned head. It tastes less caramelly than it smelt initially, but you've also, like you say, you've got that like that biscuitness about it. That caramel is there. It's starting to build. It tends to build slowly with these beers, and then by the time you get to the bottom of it, you wish you got another one. Well, I have got another one. I definitely have. And then what I tend to do, what is brilliant about the beer club, so. The beer club is fantastic because obviously you can order beers and you can get a free delivery as well. So with the Jaipur X or whatever, I just wanted to try 6. I thought I'll buy 6 of them. I know it's fantastic, but I just thought to myself, I'll just buy 6 because it could be like too much to have too many of them until I tasted it again. And then I thought, so then I went and ordered another 12, a case of 12. So, you know, and I've gave a few away as well because, you know, I want other people to try it that probably just want to try one, but don't want to order a case full, you know what I mean? And then what you get is like in this club, I added the Union that we had last month's club, and then in next month's club, so in November's club, I'll add some more of this. And you get the discount and everything, and it's the value for money is. I mean, I always think you get what you pay for. Okay, so I'm not fussed about paying the money that they charge for these beers. I think the value for money. But when you get that I can't remember whether it's 10% or whatever. When you actually see how much you save with the club by ordering the extra beers. So it's lovely. So the ones that come in the club, if I really like them, like I know that, I can then order them in the next month's club, add them to your beer club. Get rid of that delivery. You have to pay about £7 delivery, but then you can add £7 worth of beer and take it over 30 quid and get free delivery. So it's almost like free beer. It's unbelievable. This is... There's a tiny little bit of... There's a little bit of the hop... Slight bit of hop freshness in there. But it's a very sort of like warming, strong, malty beer. That I've had this in the fridge since I sort of got home. So it's been in the fridge for about 2 hours maybe. And then I've took it out. Now I think... Tasting this now, I'd probably top it out at its 8 degrees. So between 6 and 8 degrees, I think this would be better at its 8 degrees. So right, we've got a little bit left in here. I nearly forgot about that. So there might be some sedimenty, yeasty goodness in here. Does tell you to pour carefully. I think it probably would do with most of the bottle conditioned beers. But, you know, there's something just lovely about getting that out. And what I'm going to do is, with this, I'm going to start doing a little bit of the pour it gently and then tip the last little bit into a separate glass. So I'm not sure what hops are in here or whatever. There is a slight brightness of hops in there, but it really is taking on it's taking on a nice, strong, ambery, copper, biscuity, caramelly, moorish beer. That's basically what we got here. It's absolutely great. And it gets better and better the more you drink it. Better and better. Yeah, So I always say, So this is what I say. This is Speno's tip. In order to really get the malts, you've got to not let this beer have long enough in your mouth for your nose to pick up anything else, right? That's what I feel. The malt, the sweetiness of the malts, you can't let your nose take over. So a little sip, throw it straight down your neck, and it will just glide down, and you'll get the malt hit. Trust me, that's in my opinion. I mean, look, the glass is obviously clean because look at the head retention. You know, I often say it. I mean, Slurpy Dave will say he knows how anal I am about my glass. I get really paranoid if my glass isn't sort of like doing its job. But because like today, so I've got a brand new glass from Thornbridge today, and it's a can glass, and most glasses will have like a releasing agent on them, and for when they've been done, and it takes ages and ages and ages. If you wash that glass by hand, using washing up liquid or whatever, trust me, if you do the salt test, if you wet your glass and then run the salt round, if your salt sticks all around your glass is pretty clean. Honestly, you can wash it and wash it and wash it. The only way really for me to do it is you've got to do a regenerate. Get the regenerate powder. You can do it in your dishwasher. I do it in the dishwasher, but you've got to get a dishwasher cleaner. Keep your dishwasher clean. Don't chuck all your gravy and everything in it all the time. But put a cleaner through it. So I always run the dishwasher on its hottest thing with nothing in it. Put a cleaner in it. Run the cleaner through with nothing in it. Then run it again. And then I put all the glasses in. Put a regenerate powder on it. Then I run it through that cycle. Then I run it through again just with nothing in it. Just with the salt doing it. And that will actually give you a beer clean glass. Trust me, it will. But you've got to really be anal that. You've got to really go through that. And then once you've done that, the simple warm salt water, all clean with a bottle brush with salt water, warm salt water, and then your glasses will last for a long while. So you only have to do that regenerate thing about once every maybe 2 months. Anyway, look, I've passed Instagram posts, so this ain't going to go on Instagram. So for a Speno waffle, this ain't been too bad because I think I'm going to wrap this up now because this is now getting really moorishy as it's warmed up a little bit. If you swirl it around your mouth, you do get a little bit of hop, a bit of freshness in, a little bit of hop freshness. I'm not sure what hops are in this, Can't really pick them out, but I just know there's something there. There's not a lot of bitterness, just a tiniest little taste. This is all about the malts. This is all about them delicate malts and the yeast. There's probably some yeast flavors in there, but it's all about the conditioning of the beer, the malts, the caramel taste, the biscuit taste. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it is really nice. It's smooth. It's silky. Oh, it's lovely. It's absolutely nice. I'm not going to score it or anything. I'm not going to give it a big 10 out of 10 or nothing like that because it's just as good as I thought it was going to be. It ain't shocked me into going, wow. It's as good as I thought it would be. It's absolutely bang on. And it is really, and it says and offers delightful notes. And it really does. It really is delightful to drink. This is. Fantastic. Brilliant. Thank you, Thornbridge, for another fantastic beer. And thank you to Doug as well from Doug Odell, there, the Brewing Co. there, and for a brilliant original beer that's been recreated on the Burton Union system. I don't think he wouldn't have done it on that system, so I bet it's even interesting for him to see how the results are. So brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to ordering more of this. In fact, I've got some guests coming round on Saturday, and I know for certain that he will love this beer. So I think I'm going to save that, especially for him to try. Right, okay, everybody, I've been Speno, and I shall see you very shortly because the next one coming up is going to be the Union at cellar temperature, poured on the physics machine like a craft beer pour. Cheers, everybody. Live, love, laugh, and take care of yourselves.